Hey gamers! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of the Nintendo Switch 2, the next-gen console that adapts to your play style, no matter where you are or how you like to game. Let's break down all the new features and upgrades that take it beyond the original Switch. 3 versatile play modes. The Nintendo Switch 2 is all about flexibility. Whether you're chilling at home or on the go, the system molds to your setup. TV mode. Just dock your Switch 2 to enjoy your games on a larger screen, perfect for couch gaming with friends and family. Tabletop mode. Prop it up using the built-in adjustable stand. Share a Joy-Con 2 controller with a buddy and jump right into multiplayer fun. Handheld mode. Take your console anywhere and play however you like, solo or with others. With these 3 modes, you're always ready to game, anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. Upgraded display and design. Let's talk about the screen. The Nintendo Switch 2 comes with a larger 7.9-inch display, offering more immersive visuals than ever before. Compared to the original Switch, it's a big jump in size while maintaining the same sleek thickness. And it's not just bigger, it's better. The new screen boasts twice the pixel count, making your games look sharper and more detailed at 1080p resolution. It supports up to 120 frames per second, so gameplay feels incredibly smooth in supported titles. Plus, with a vivid LCD display and HDR support, you'll see richer contrast between dark shadows and bright highlights, making everything look more lifelike. Joy-Con 2 stronger, smarter, more comfortable. The Joy-Con 2 controllers bring a fresh feel to your hands. Here's what's new. They attach magnetically with powerful magnets for a more secure fit. Detaching them is super simple, just press the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are now larger, giving you better grip and control in horizontal mode. Both the left and right analog sticks are slightly bigger too, offering more precision and comfort. And here's something cool. Each Joy-Con 2 can act as a mouse, giving you new ways to control games that support it. You can even use 2 Joy-Cons like a dual mouse setup in compatible games. Super intuitive and flexible. Enhanced audio and built-in mic. Nintendo has stepped up the audio game too. The built-in speakers now deliver clearer, more natural sound, especially in handheld and tabletop modes. A built-in microphone lets you chat with friends directly through voice chat, no need for extra accessories. With noise-canceling tech, your voice comes through clearly, cutting out background noise. And even without a surround sound setup, you'll enjoy immersive 3D audio that feels like it's coming from all around you. Improved stand, more ports, bigger storage. The adjustable stand is larger and more solid, letting you position your Switch 2 exactly how you want. Alongside the bottom USB-C port, there's now another one on the top, ideal for plugging in a camera or charging in tabletop mode. Storage gets a major upgrade too. With 256 GB of internal storage, it's 8x more than the original Switch. Plenty of space for all your games, saves, and updates. And thanks to faster data read-write speeds, your games load up quicker than ever. 4K gaming in TV mode plus backward compatibility. Dock your Switch 2 to your TV and unlock even more power. Up to 4K resolution in supported games. HDR support enhances visuals in TV mode. The dock includes a built-in fan, keeping your system cool for longer sessions and maintaining stable performance. And the best part? Nintendo Switch 2 fully supports both physical and digital games from the original Switch. That means your existing library isn't going to waste. Play your favorites or dive into new titles made just for the Switch 2. So there you have it. The Nintendo Switch 2 brings some serious upgrades while keeping everything you love about the original. More power, more comfort, more ways to play. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more gaming news and reviews. Also, click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Happy gaming!
lucky enough to be able to get a Switch 2 just by itself, I'm probably just going to play Breath of the Wild and or Tears of the Kingdom at 4K 60 frames per second, which, fun fact, Tears of the Kingdom is actually running at 4K 60 frames per second. It's been confirmed, so...
Yeah, like, it's misunderstandings. People think it's not native 4K. We all knew it was not going to be native. It's upscaled 4K. My bigger problem is that Tears of the Kingdom is $80. Unlike Breath of the Wild, which the upgraded version is 60. Of course, for most of us, this doesn't apply, because of the fact we already have Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on our Switches. So we only have to pay the upgrade, and if we already have the Switch Online expansion pack, it's free. Just to clear that up straight away. My concern is that we're gonna end up in Europe having to pay 80 euros for Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, which is insane when you think about it. Especially the next open-air Zelda game when it comes to pricing.
Like, Nintendo prices these games so high because they know they can get away with it, because people will buy this anyway. This goes back when they priced Tears of the Kingdom at $70 on Switch 1. And I believe their reasoning for it was something along the lines, they basically took this game like on a case-by-case basis, saying, given the amount of content this is in the game and the sheer amount of creativity with the Ultra Hand and such, they decided, hey, we could price this at $70. But let's be honest, the real reason is because they knew people were going to eat it up because it's the next big Zelda game, and they were right. And you know, since Mario Kart World is $80 as well, that's because they know people are starving for the next Mario Kart. They've been playing Mario Kart 8 for over 10 years on both the Wii U and the Nintendo Switch, and that's the best-selling game on both platforms.
Yeah, it seems like they're just using the argument of quadruple A instead of triple A games for some of these. And obviously, what I think Nintendo would put into that category is obviously Mario Kart World, as they already have demonstrated. It's the next 3D Mario game, whenever that is going to come out, now that we have Donkey Kong Bonanza, that game is priced more or less what we expected. $70 what we expected for games on the Nintendo Switch 2. That is right. That doesn't shock us. We knew that we would most likely get up there, and I mainly blame PlayStation for doing this. Yes, inflation has been rising. Yes, prices for games have been standing still. But a jump from 60 to 80 is too much. And I feel like the sweet spot is in between. It's $70, and that should apply for pretty much all games. Like, I don't think you should price certain games higher than others. If not, just have them at $60 if they're smaller games. Like, I think Age of Imprisonment should be $60. Seriously. That's how I'm sitting here, and games of that scale that are under, say, 30 hours or something of playtime should not be above that price range.
And I believe the very same for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Although what I imagine is going to happen with that game is the Switch 1 version will be 60, but the Switch 2 version will be 70. I would like to be wrong about that. But, you know, that game's going to come out and I'm going to buy it because I've been waiting for this game, like, for half my life. So, there you go there. Yeah, what I've noticed here is that the Switch 2 editions of these games, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, with its Star-Crossed World expansion being $80, that's insane. That is wild to me.
Yeah.
But that's because and I understand...
new content.
The new content, exactly. Same with the Super Mario Party Jamboree plus Jamboree TV being $80. But keep in mind, that means if we already own this game on Switch already, if we don't have the NSO plus expansion pack, that'll mean a $10 to $20 or a $20 upgrade for both of these games. You would think, theoretically. That's not been confirmed yet, but I hope we're right in this case. Either way, back to the original point being, going from $60 to $80 is just insanity. And people in the chat on YouTube during the Treehouse had every right to be upset. I don't think Nintendo's going to listen to them, so that's why the best thing we can do in this case is to vote with our wallets.
Yeah, if anything, if you want to play Mario Kart, buy the bundle. Show that you're not willing to pay $80 prices for these games. Because if you can get Mario Kart and the system for $4.99, do it, because you get
since it is
Mario Kart
$70
for $50
and includes all
DLC,
and they will see
and
the
it has
discrepancy
all
between
multiple
physical
performance
sales
modes. It's a
and
launch the bundle sales. And if we're able to market that way,
Yes,
well,
then
none
we
of us
should.
lose out on a Nintendo Switch 2, while we also get Mario Kart at
For watching until the very end, let me know what you think about the prices of the Switch 2 and the games in the comments section below. Be sure to hit that like button on this video, subscribe, and click that notification bell to stay updated on more Nintendo Switch 2 videos. We'll be coming out with way more in the months ahead, leading up to and after the release. But I want to thank all of our Patreon supporters, including royal producer JC Funk and heroes Cherry, Garrett Boy, Holly Wolf, and waiting a while to see this game. Awesome. Even so, thanks for watching, and be sure to check out one or both of these being the awesome videos for these games. Jesus.
Yeah, Black Friday is gonna be interesting this year. That's what I'm saying.
But hey, at the very least, I feel like the Switch 2 is reasonably priced, especially given everything that system is packing. I know, like you said, we were all... I don't know a single person that wasn't expecting this console to cost $400 US. Like, that was just the sweet spot, but Nintendo surprised us for better or for worse, and the system by itself is for $50 more than what we were expecting. But honestly, after watching the Direct and seeing just how how beefy this console is and the features it includes, such as that beautiful, gorgeous 1080p display, I'm not disappointed.
Yeah, what I think made me accept the $449 price was really the 120 hertz and HDR for the display itself. Like, that is probably the one thing that we didn't expect. This is a future-proof console, at least until the end of this decade, and a little bit into the next one. Because upscaled 4K is the current standard for consoles. With native 4K, it just doesn't happen. You usually go to 2K first and then upscale the rest, and DLSS is doing magic, as we see in the case of the two Zeldas and with Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which is running in 120 frames per second at 1080p and in 4K 60 FPS when upscaled.
Just how great Cyberpunk even looks on it. It's going to have a performance mode on Switch 2. Granted, it's 40 FPS instead of 60. It's going to be exciting to see not just what Nintendo does with the specs of this machine, but third parties as well. You know, Cyberpunk, developed in-house by CD Projekt Red, comes on a 64 gigabyte cart, no install required.